Hey everybody, welcome to our 10th 2025 Bowman Draft Jumbo Break. We have a string of these coming up. We have today's number 10, tomorrow's number 11, the next day's number 12, and then the 26 is number 13, all already sold out. 14 has 5 or less spots left, and then 15 is also up. Both of those are linked in the chat. So, let's see what we got today. Doesn't look like we have any viewers live. That's okay. We have Francisco with the Orioles, and the Brewers, and the Dodgers. Michael M with the Red Sox, the Rangers, the Mets. We have John A with the Yankees, Guardians, Tigers, Royals. Bill M with 6 spots, the Rays, Astros, Marlins, Cubs, Rockies, and Giants. Sherman with 2 teams, the Jays and the Pirates. Ronnie S with the White Sox and the Reds. Brandon H. Hey, Bill. Brandon H with the Twins. Brian S with the Angels. Brian H with the A's and the Braves. Andrew K with the Mariners. Josh B with the Phillies. Christian with the Nats. The Nats and the Diamondbacks. Steven with the Cardinals. Joe T with the Padres. Let us see what 3 autos are in store for us today. Bada bada boom. Based on your yeah, possibly. Alright. Charlie Condone, Rockies, Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Yelfrin Castillo, Rangers, Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants, James Tibbs, Dodgers, Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy, Diamondbacks. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Gavin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nayans, first for the Astros. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. Jamie Arnold, first for the A's. Kristen Fouch, first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle, first for the Cardinals. Joseph Zira, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis for the Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Jake Senko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. And here's our first auto. It is a Boston Red Sox for Michael M. It's first round, Kyson Witherspoon. So good start. Got a first round 15th overall pick. Alright. Chrome first, Nolan Schubert for the Guardians for John. There's Eli Willits, first overall pick for the Nats for Christian. Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers for John. Gage Wood, first rounder for the Phillies for Josh. Christian Fouch, first for the Red Sox for Michael. Liam Doyle, first rounder for the Cardinals for Steven. Peter Crusoe, first for the Mets for Michael. And then a Bowman draft night of Mike Irish for the Orioles for Francisco. Refractor Ryan Waldschmidt for the Diamondbacks for Christian, and Xavier Nayans, first round refractor. Astros for Bill. The surfaces on the chromes of those don't look great. Alright, Yandel Ricardo Royals. Nate Snead, first for the Angels. Ryan Sloan, Mariners. Colin Yeaman, first for the Orioles. Carlos Lagrange, Yankees. Billy Carlson, first for the White Sox. Devin Taylor, first for the A's. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Orioles. Easton Carmichael, first for the Pirates. Walker Jenkins, Twins. Ethan Frey, first for the Astros. Aaron Escobar, Phillies. Luke Dickerson, Nationals. Nolan Sailors, first for the Royals. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Josh Owens, first for the Rangers. Kalen Culpepper, Twins. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins. Jared Ritchie for the Braves. Sean Gamble, first for the Royals. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels. And then our Chrome. Yeah, this one looks alright. But those three... This one's okay. I see a little bit of dottage over here. But like these two are not so great. There's like little lines all over the place. You cannot see it on the stream at all. Well, close you can. Matthew Fisher, first for the Phils. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats for Christian. Nate George for the Orioles. Joseph Zira, first for the O's for Francisco. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants for Bill. Carson Bench for the Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs for Christian. And an in-action insert will be of Charlie Condon of the Colorado Rockies. That'll be for Bill. What am I doing here? That's not how this usually works. Usually I do that. I do that. And then that. Okay. Makes more sense in my brain now. Next refractor will be a Colin Yeaman for the Baltimore Orioles for Francisco. And Joshua Kuroda Grauer for the A's for Brian. Yeaman, 4th rounder. The refractors look fine though. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Gavin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Katie Anderson, first for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phils. Cade Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Sammy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Travis Sikora, Nats. Brady Abel, first for the Brewers. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates. Jamie Arnold, first for the A's. Christian Fauch, first for the Red Sox. Liam Doyle, first for the Cardinals. Joseph Zira, first for the Orioles. Tyson Lewis, Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies. Ching Sen Ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs. And Travis Bazzana of the Cleveland Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds for Ronnie. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. First round Caden Bodine for the O's for Francisco. Eduardo Tate, Twins. First round Kason Cunningham for the D-backs for Christian. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs for Bill. And a prize prospects, Connor Griffin. Well, the Pirates. #1 prospect at the moment. That'll be for Sherman. Refractor Yandel Ricardo for the Royals for John. And a first Dominic Fritton for the Rays for Bill. Oh, I just remembered, Bill, your comment. Yeah, I just remembered we did that break where all the refractors were like way off. Luckily, that's only happened in one box. That was goofy. Charlie Condon, Rockies. That might have been the last break, actually. I don't remember. Mason Neville, first for the Reds. Yulfren Castillo, Rangers. Caden Kent, first for the Yankees. Johnny Level, Giants. Briggs McKenzie, first for the Braves. Josh Kuroda Grauer, A's. AJ Russell, first for the Rangers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. Mitch Voigt, first for the Mets. Tommy Troy, D-backs. Peter Cusseau, first for the Mets. Max Williams, first for the Marlins. Andrew Salas, Marlins. Anthony Agenson, first for the Red Sox. Elian Pena, Mets. Yeah, it was like pretty much every other refractor was super off-centered. Super. Rock Riggio, Rockies, Cody Bowker, first for the Phillies. Leo DeVries, A's, Jake Monroe, first for the Angels. Theo Gillen for the Rays, and here's a sparkle. That looks like Nans based on that batting gloves. It is. There you go, Bill. Refractor. And from what I can tell, a pretty perfect looking surface. Sparkle. Xavier Nans. And these are, again, not numbered, but very shiny. They probably should be numbered. I don't know why they don't number them. Let's see, where do I put this guy? Put him over here. Since he's not numbered, I'll probably end up over here. Alright. Chrome first, Cameron Nelson for the Rockies, for Bill. First round, Kyson Witherspoon for the Red Sox, for Michael. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves, for Brian. Seth Hernandez, first rounder for the Pirates, for Sherman. Steele Hall, first rounder for the Reds, for Ronnie. CJ Gray, first for the Angels, for Brian. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals, for Steven. Oh, very nice sky blue chrome. First round, Caden Bodine for the O's, for Francisco. Refractor first, Nate Snead for the Angels, for Brian S. And then Travis Sikora for the Nats, for Christian. Here's the third round pitcher. So solid sky blue there. But I think I'm about to start being picky with some of the pitchers, just because of their pictures. Not Hernandez, he's a pretty big name, and Liam Doyle are as well. But I'll put Witherspoon and Wood down here, because we're looking like we're definitely going to run that back row out pretty quick. There are many first round picks in this product. Alright. Landon Hodge, first for the White Sox. Raniel Rodriguez, Cardinals. Joshua Forrest, first for the Brewers. Johnny Farmello, Mariners. Mason McConaughey, first for the Rangers. Marcus Phillips, first for the Red Sox. Matthew Mura, first for the Cardinals. Ethan Conrad, first for the Cubs. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Spencer Jones, Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets. Joshua Gonzalez, Giants. Miguel Samay Jr., first for the Nets. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Travis Bazzana, Guardians. Aaron Watson, first for the Reds. Franklin Arias, Red Sox. Caden Bodine, first for the Orioles. Cameron Nelson, first for the Rockies. And here's a purple, first for the Dodgers. That's for Francisco. Aiden West, not one of the first rounders. 107 to 250 for our Aiden West. He was a fourth rounder. Alright, Chrome Jose Briseño for the Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers as well, for John. Jared Thomas, Rockies. Brandon Compton, first for the Marlins, for Bill. J.D. Thompson, first for the Brewers, for Francisco. Alfredo Duno for the Reds. J.B. Middleton, first for the Rockies, for Bill. Prize Prospects, J.J. Weatherholt, St. Louis Cardinals, for Steven. Refracted first, it is first round, Ike Irish. Another nice one. So we got a sky blue for Caden Bodine and a refractor Ike Irish for Francisco. And then Tommy Troy for the D-backs for Christian. We also got a refractor Yeaman up there too. Doyle is currently his highest current level player in the top. Talking about Liam Doyle, the Cardinals prospect. How about that? Cardinals certainly don't have any reason to rush him, though. We suck. We're gonna suck. Alright. We have Tatum Gray, first for the Rays. Jacob Breimer, Mets. Landon Harmon, first for the Nets. Jesus Madi, Brewers. Justin Lampkin, first for the Royals. Patrick Forbes, first for the D-backs. Kevin Turley, first for the A's. Xavier Nans, first for the Astros. Nah. Well, the Cardinals are currently in a... Well, the Cardinals usually like to rush guys because they're usually trying to win. It's rare that they're doing a rebuild. I don't think they're going to rush guys so much now. Because they're in super give-up mode right now. We have Matthew Fisher, first for the Phils. JoJo Parker, first for the Jays. Aiden West, first for the Dodgers. Cameron Miller, first for the Royals. Connor Griffin, Pirates. Riley Kelly, first for the Rockies. JJ Weatherholt, Cardinals. Cade Crossland, first for the Cardinals. Dean Livingston, first for the D-backs. Dayron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays. Jose Briseño, Tigers. Malachi Witherspoon, first for the Tigers. And here's an Aqua Lava. It's an Angel. And it will be Nate Snead. The Angels have so many different players in this one. And they're like all pitchers. Hard to get that Brenmer. 131 of 199, Nate Snead, Aqua Lava Auto. Third rounder, Nate Snead, for Brian S. There we go. Chrome first, Pico Cone for the Yankees, for John. First round, Jordan Yost for the Tigers, for John. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox, for Ronnie. Josh Hammond, first rounder for the Royals, for John. Caleb Bonham, White Sox. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates, for Sherman. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Here's an Axis of Zero Hope of the Dodgers, for Francisco. Refractor, Ryan Sloan for the Mariners, for Andrew. And Refractor first, Briggs McKenzie for the Braves, for Brian. Fourth round pitcher. Alright, Caleb Blaze, first for the Tigers. Gage Wood, first for the Phils. Gabe Davis, first for the White Sox. Charles Daviland, first for the Dodgers. Tommy White, A's. Nick Becker, first for the Mariners. Luis Pena, Brewers. Cody Miller, first for the Braves. Aiden Miller, Phillies. Landon Vodorik, first for the Dodgers. Dakota Jordan, Giants. Josiah Hartshorn, first for the Cubs. Steele Hall, first for the Reds. CJ Gray, first for the Angels. Ryan Mitchell, first for the Cardinals. Caleb Bonham, White Sox. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. Nolan Schubert, first for the Guardians. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Gustavo Melendez, first for the Pirates. Malcolm Moore, Rangers. And then our Chrome. We have Rock Riggio for the Rockies. Cody Bowker, first for the Phils, for Josh. Leo DeVries, A's. Jake Monroe, first for the Angels, for Brian. Miguel Samay Jr., first for the Nats, for Christian. Sebastian Walcott, Rangers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners, for Andrew. Axis of Jesus Madi for the Brewers. That'll be for Francisco. Refractor first. Nice. First round, Billy Carlson for the White Sox, for Ronnie. And then James Tibbs for the Dodgers, for Francisco. Billy Carlson was the 10th overall pick. Alright, Hagen Smith, White Sox. Tanner Franklin, first for the Cardinals. Blake Mitchell, Royals. Griffin Hughes, first for the Mariners. Bryce Cunningham, Yankees. Ryan Weidman, first for the Padres. Esmerin Valdez, Pirates. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians. Max Clark, Tigers. Mason Morris, first for the Reds. Eduardo Tate, Twins. Murph Gray, first for the Pirates. Edgardo Quintero, Dodgers. Trevor Cohen, first for the Giants. Carson Bench, Mets. Brian Curley, first for the D-backs. Kyle Lodisi, first for the White Sox. Mike Sirota, Dodgers. Dean Curley, first for the Guardians. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals. And our final auto is a Giant for Bill. Nice one. First round, Gavin Keelan. There you go. Solid. And Keelan was the 13th overall pick. So we got two first rounders in our autos, Witherspoon and Keelan. Alright, next up, Chrome Theo Gillen for the Rays. Dean Livingston, first for the Diamondbacks, for Christian. Theron Lorenzo, Tigers. Dean Moss, first for the Rays for Bill. Yohandy Morales, Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the O's for Francisco. Walker Janik, Astros. And prize prospects, Liam Doyle of the Cardinals for Steven. Refractor first, Tim Piacentine for the Jays for Sherman. And refractor first rounder, Mitch Voigt for the Mets for Michael M. Let's see what Piacentine is. Not sure. So we got 4 first round bat refractors up there. Piacentine, you were a 5th, so I usually put 5th down here. It's a good thing you watch live. That's why it was good. So you're gonna have to watch live forever from now on, I guess. Or else you'll always second guess yourself. Alright, Arjun Imala, Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminade, Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Ty Harvey, first for the Padres. Tyler Brenmer, first for the Angels. That's right. Michael Salina, first for the Padres. Johnny Slowinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Alfredo Duno, Reds. J.B. Middleton, first for the Rockies. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell, D-backs. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. Nate George for the Orioles. And Sky Blue, first for the New York Mets. Peter Cuso, 291 of 499. My brain wants to think he's a second rounder. He was a 4th rounder. My brain is super wrong. That's for Michael M. Alright, a chrome Mike Sirota for the Dodgers. First Dean Curley for the Guardians for John. Kevin McGonigal, Detroit. Michael Lombardi, first for the Royals for John. Aaron Walton, first for the Guardians, also John. Max Clark, Tigers. Mason Morris, first for the Reds for Ronnie. And we have an axis of JoJo Parker for the Jays. That'll be for Sherman. Refractor first, Justin Lampkin for the Royals for John. And Sammy Stafura for the Pirates for Sherman. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Tim Piacentine, first for the Jays. Ike Irish, first for the Orioles. Cameron Maldonado, first for the Giants. Dax Kilby, first for the Yankees. Ryan Waldschmidt for the D-backs. Eli Willits, first for the Nats. James Elwinger, first for the Twins. Felon Celestin, Mariners. Kevin Keelan, first for the Giants. Sean Episcope, first for the Brewers. Tate Suthasine, first for the Braves. Corbin Dickerson, first for the Mariners. Cooper Fleming, first for the Rays. Jefferson Rojas, Cubs. Zach Root, first for the Dodgers. J.D. Dix for the Diamondbacks. Kason Cunningham, first for the D-backs. Kane Kepley, first for the Cubs. Brady Montgomery, White Sox. Ethan Hedges, first for the Rockies. Thomas White for the Marlins. Jack Gurevich, first for the Cardinals. And then our chrome, we have Tyson Lewis of the Cincinnati Reds. Max Bellew, first for the Rockies for Bill. Ching Sin Ko, Dodgers. Dominic Reed, first for the Cubs for Bill. Spencer Jones for the Yankees. Antonio Jimenez, first for the Mets for Michael. Joshua Gonzalez for the Giants. And Seth Hernandez, Bowman Draft Night insert. Pirates for Sherman. Refractor Carlos Lagrange for the Yankees for John. And a first AJ Russell for the Rangers for Michael. Second rounder. Come here, you. We're definitely due a chrome numbered pair though. We only have one of those. Alright, Joshua Lugo. And probably an X-Factor usually, I think. Joshua Lugo, Angels. Kevin Fien, first for the Rangers. Matt Barr, first for the Twins. Kate Anderson, first for the Mariners. Sean Youngerman, first for the Phillies. Kate Obermueller, first for the Phillies. Savvy Stafura, Pirates. Dominic Fritton, first for the Rays. Travis Sikora, Nats. Briggs McKenzie, first for the Braves. Joshua Grauer, A's. J.J. Russell, first for the Rangers. Alfredo Duno, Reds. J.B. Milton, first for the Rockies. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first for the Twins. Slade Caldwell, Diamondbacks. Caleb Wing, first for the Cubs. Josh Hammond, first for the Royals. Grant Richardson, first for the A's. Ethan Petrie, first for the Nats. And Nate George for the Orioles. Chrome Chrome first Gustavo Melendez for the Pirates. That is for Sherman. Thomas White, Marlins. Jack Gurevich, first for the Cardinals for Steven. George Lombard Jr., Yankees. First round Brady Abel for the Brewers for Francisco. Adonis Guzman, first for the Pirates for Sherman. Jamie Arnold, first rounder for the A's for Brian. Prize Prospects, George Lombard Jr. for the Yankees. That'll be for John. Refractor first rounder. Dax Kilby for the Yankees for John. And refractor first, Gavin Turley, fourth rounder for the A's. Alright, so 2 refractors to put up. Our first rounder. A couple fourth rounders. Alright, Jamie Arnold, put you pitcher boy down here. Alright, last pack. I expect a numbered chrome parallel in this pack. And maybe an X-Fractor? Maybe the sparkle's replacing the X-Fractor, I don't know. Nope, I think I see an X-Fractor actually. Arjun Nimala, Jays. Quentin Young, first for the Twins. Jackson Wiggins, Cubs. Chase Shores, first for the Angels. Cam Caminiti, Braves. Michael Oliveto, first for the Tigers. Johnny Slawinski, first for the Angels. Cooper Pratt, Brewers. Jacob Morrison, first for the Brewers. Dante Nori, Phillies. Ben Jacobs, first for the Tigers. Mason Peters, first for the Mariners. Yohandy Morales, Nationals. JT Quinn, first for the Orioles. Walker Janik, Astros. JD Thompson, first for the Brewers. Kyson Witherspoon, first for the Red Sox. Connor Essenberg, first for the Braves. Seth Hernandez, first for the Pirates. Pico Cohen, first for the Yankees. Jordan Yost, first for the Tigers. And an X-Fractor will be a Brewer. Jesus Mari for Francisco. And that's it. So we only got one numbered chrome parallel. Kind of weird. I guess our sparkle is considered like a numbered parallel, but it's not numbered. Alright, we have chrome J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. First round Sean Gamble for the Royals for John. Luke LaCourse, first for the Angels for Brian. Cash Mayfield, Padres. Shotaro Mori, A's. Riley Quick, first rounder for the Twins for Brandon. Slade Caldwell, Diamondbacks. Axis Arjun Nimala for the Jays. That is for Sherman. Refractor first, Cameron Maldonado for the Giants for Bill. And first round Patrick Forbes for the D-backs for Christian. So there's another first rounder. He's a late first round pitcher. And Maldonado is where? 7th rounder. Oh boy. He's down there. Get the pitcher first. And fill up the back row. Alright, now that'll be our 10th 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo Box. Let's look at what we got. Okay, so for our 3 autos, we have a Aqua Lava Refractor Auto of 199 of Nate Snead for the Angels. We also have a base auto of first round Gavin Killen for the Giants, and a first round auto of Kyson Witherspoon of the Red Sox. We have a purple 250, Aiden West for the Dodgers. We have a sparkle parallel of Xavier Nyans, first rounder for the Astros. Sky blue paper 499, Peter Cusseau for the Mets. A sky blue chrome first round Caden Bodine for the Orioles, and an X-Fractor of Jesus Madi for the Brewers. In action, Charlie Condon for the Rockies up there. For refractors, we have first round Xavier Nyans for the Astros, first round Ike Irish for the Orioles, first round Billy Carlson for the White Sox, first round Mitch Voigt for the Mets, first round Dax Kilby for the Yankees, first round Patrick Forbes for the D-backs, 4th round Devin Taylor for the, I think it's Devin Taylor, let me see. Oh, sorry, Gavin Turley. I think Devin Taylor's a 2nd rounder. And then refractor of Colin Yeaman of the Orioles. For our first round, top tier chromes, I would say, on the back. We have Liam Doyle for the Cardinals, Seth Hernandez for the Pirates, Eli Willits of the Nats, Kason Cunningham of the D-backs, Caden Bodine of the O's, Steele Hall of the Reds, Josh Hammond and Sean Gamble of the Royals, Jordan Yost of the Tigers, and Brady Ebel of the Brewers. So that'd be that for our 25th, or no, not our 25th, our 10th, 25th, 25 Bowman Draft Jumbo break. Number 11 will break tomorrow. I think it's 7:30 my time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And I'll get you guys the results for this one ASAP today. We'll get it shipped out by Monday. tomorrow. So, I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Peace.